This kind of injury, it's not good if it's making it worse when you get larger.
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense trots out there to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
The ball's under the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Runner with an impressive spin move there. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. They'll ride the back again here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. We can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit.
Hey.
Yes, low roll and mine are 2 different things. I would say I wouldn't even respond to the email today.
Oh, that's fine too.
I would wait and then be like, oh, sorry, I missed an email or something like that. I mean, maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, and then respond to, oh, sorry for that. What does next week look like? Like, I'm just trying to buy any amount of time at all.
Okay, no, that's fine. I can let it sit for a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was figuring end of next week would be almost 2 full weeks. So.
Yeah, I just don't know. So
Okay.
I mean, I'm just trying to slow roll it.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's just stupid. Anyway, all right, cool.
Yeah, I'll sit on it for a couple days and we'll talk about it.
Okay,
Middle of the week.
sounds good. Thanks, Brian.
All right, no problem. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember last time, we went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the...
Dolchard!
Time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Canes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but
Check up.
multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll try to run for the first down. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. The Kirk gets Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it from the gun. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. Now they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Grab behind the line. It's Chen. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. They've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Vols will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Chen. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's the running back in the flat. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Snags a quick throw. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And the Vols are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And the kick is good. Offense settles
Oh, my God.
on the drive. There's a flag in the field, and it's on the defense will not be enough for first down yardage. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. The Vols come to the line with first and goal. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Goal, Jacob!
The defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it third and goal from the 3. And the quarterback dropping back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Goal, Jacob!
How in
Now.
the world do you lose
Let's go.
track of the reliable tight end
Come.
on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. That guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches.
Got him. He's sacked. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they get the second half started with a running play. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. It would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's a quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the second down play. Quarterback still with the football. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense showing blitz here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Runs right over the defender.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Quick completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Canes are going to keep this drive rolling. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that completion. Back to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Or throw away there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second. Touchdown, Vols. And this one is getting ugly.
God.
This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The shotgun handoff here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no, can't have that happen, and it costs them.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Aurora.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. The defense up against it now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he finds the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Oh, he's not in.
Stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. It hasn't been much of a contest. And the stats will reflect that. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. Sets up with a 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run.
Touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on.
Oh, my God.
Another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Bringing it out. It's Daniels. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's really... And the Miami offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Pretty easy call for the head coach. That penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to launch it deep again. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. That sack makes it 3rd down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And the Volunteers will have to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Volunteers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and he makes them pay.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take another shot right here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Canes looking to run some tempo here.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looking to throw yet again. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. Now they're trying here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Jukes to get past a man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. And the back gets the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Vols. And the beatdown continues.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
How about the defense defense today. They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about costing the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
But they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk. The offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to acknowledge that the offense was just really good.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.